Well, hello, collective. Welcome back to the Oracle's desk. Welcome to my world of weird and strange and unusual. We're very happy to have you here. Oops. Oh, well, how unusual. So, first off, had a weird experience this morning. I was looking at, I follow the remote viewers. I was absolutely adored a man who was a remote viewer. And I like to think that, I'm still sympathetic to the energies. So I watch the remote viewers every once in a while. Let's light some stuff on fire right quick, collective. You know how we do. Anyway, and there was an image of this object, and they were looking for that missing UFO guy. Now, I am a flat earther. Hit subscribe. I'm not going to tell you why I like flat earth right now, but I'm going to say I know people don't agree and da-da-da. That being said, magic is a lot stronger when you are viewing and seeing things as flat earth. I'm not going to go into it, why that is, but if that kind of tarot station sounds interesting to you, well, baby, you're at the cutting edge of crazy, okay? So grab yourself your favorite beverage, pull up a seat next to moi, and let's throw ourselves into the future, or into the past in this case. Now, in order to facilitate this kind of chicanery, 144 on the clock, we are going to need what my muse calls the scary deck. And he is right. We need the scary deck collective. And then it's going to be love readings for the whole rest of the day, guys, because it's getting weird out there, collective. All right. Now, one little piece of housekeeping. Lady Luck is still here. We have 1 week left of her and her beautiful blooming meadow of four-leaf clovers. So she has asked us humbly to close your eyes and picture this gorgeous field full of four-leaf clovers. Grab yourself these golden magic scissors and cut as many of the four-leaf clovers as you would like. And she is going to show off for you. So if you are into that kind of thing, go ahead and do that at any time. Yeah, healing. She's going to show off for you. All right. Now you're going to have to give me a moment because this is indeed weird. And I'm going to get into a small little trance. And you may open up with me if you wish. I am fully protected. If you are feeling spiritually strong, please open up with me. Because I do feel like, well, this person isn't, I don't think he's dead. I think he's alive and he's just moved off to go do work. And he's not allowed to come back because of the things he's seen. And yeah, I think it was a promotion for him to be disappeared. So tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and there's a record playing. Every time, man, she passes, he goes. When she moves, it's like samba. Sways so cool and moves so gently. When she passes, each one she passes goes. I'm seeing a flower of life. I'm seeing 3 petals, I guess, of the flower of life. I can only see them in 2 dimensions. I am not able to conceptualize them in 3. I see the Grand Canyon. I smell metal. Like, you know, if you taste metal, it has that taste. Where's the scientist? I see the Grand Canyon. I see the aliens like the Grand Canyon because, like Bix Weird said, there's a lot of gold in the Grand Canyon. They used to have a steamship that would go up and down the Grand Canyon. It is moored and deserted. A riverboat, if you will, flat bottom boat. He got to go see this. The aliens in the Grand Canyon like the gold there. That's why they don't need to go other places, because there's just too much there. I don't necessarily believe in aliens. I like flat Earth. I'm also getting an inner Earth vibe as well. I have a friend named Black Sheep Researcher. If you ever get a chance to check out his channel, his name is John. He's fucking brilliant. He knows everything about Janice. Janice is my guardian. He is, I'm not looking at the cards when they fall. I'm going to keep my eyes closed, so no spoilers. You guys who are also extremely psychic, do not shout out the word in your mind or I will hear you. I'm going to pass through this entire deck. There's something nasty coming. Shit. I can't see. Okay. Church is about to have a brutal collapse. Does not surprise me. I'm just going to take all these collective because usually it happens for a reason. Military, female spouse partner, the AI is struggling, evil military, social media communications, intuition is better underwater. That's where you'll get a power supply. This guy broke up with his wife. Yeah, evil. Not pan evil, alien evil. Power supply. Haven't we been getting messages from the aliens collective? Come on. Didn't we get a message from the aliens that there was evil in the power supply? There are messages in the electricity. I keep trying to tell you. Electricity has all different kinds of voltages and things like that. You've got static electricity. You've got fucking Thor's or Zeus's bolt. Like all of these, all the different colors, all of them, they have different messages in them. Underwater power supply and intuition. We're going to look into that. Communication, evil military, social media, communication, spouse partner. The female broke up with him. The AI is struggling and the church is going to have a collapse. Well, religion is going to have a collapse. Anything else I need to know? I'm going to keep my eyes closed, collective. Please don't say anything or think anything loud. I know it sounds stupid, but just, bear with me for a minute. Stop doing that. It's not funny. No, it was a visceral reaction to this item. I don't know what it was. It kind of looked like Vesica Pisces, but like 3D rendering of it. It's a door. Mockingbird controlled media. Bloodline. Grandparents. Yeah, this guy was older. He could have grandchildren. Like, I've never known what it is to have grandparents get divorced. That must be something. So death here. It's a secret. Strangulation. All right. Shit. There might not be any love messages today. We might go through all this. Democrat meeting. skip Millie. There's a lot of messages here. I don't feel like I can ignore them. I feel like this could be a message. This is a message. This is a message. And this is a message. And I believe the organized religion is a secret collapse. It could also be market collapse, guys. It could also be market collapse. But my friend Death is here. Underwater power supply, intuition. Intuition. Underwater is a power supply. They use their intuition as a power supply. I was just talking with a bunch of friends about the movie Abyss the other day. My friend Jason was talking about it. Oh, you know what? There's this weightlifter guy here. And you know what? It's funny because my muse and I, during the election, 11, my muse and I, during the election, I was making fun of like all the people they were sacrificing. And I kept like putting a little human over the volcano and an emoji. But they didn't have like a human with their hands flailing. They had a human with weights over its head. And it just kind of looked like it was flailing. So maybe that has some significance here. And the number 8's here, which is a Saturnian lesson. Wait, I'm going too fast. Millie doesn't like to go fast. Hold on. I know, babe. I'm slowing down. I can't shake it, you guys. I'm going to just say it aloud because then the information will start to come to me. There is something about people with geographical tongues. There is something very significant about those who have geographical tongues. It could be something that's in the female line. I'm not sure. I have a geographical tongue. My father had one, though, so that's how I know it's men and women. My daughter has it, but not my son. There's something about that. They keep telling us it's like a disease, but it's not a disease. It's a genetic thing. They just don't want us to know about it, and I don't know why, but it fucking keeps coming up. So if I make mention of it in a public space, sometimes the information floats its way to me in a Forrest Gump kind of way. Hit subscribe, collective. All right, the government has been using volcanoes for power supply. This has come up before. If you look at the fires that happened on the Big Island in Hawaii, you will see that I had a video up a long time ago. I might be able to find it again. But this video was of how this company, this Black Ops company that had black helicopters and the whole nine, were doing something around the volcano, and they had this like line. And if you look at how they were harnessing power from it, it goes right underneath the subdivision that burned up during the last big earthquake. Or it was one of the ancient volcanoes. I can't remember what it was called though, but it was one they shouldn't be messing around at all. Okay, is anything else? Cauldron, shell, witchcraft, shield, bell, rat, storm. Something for the underwater power supply. Oh, magic. Antidote. Those are always together for snake bite. And poison-tipped weapons aimed at your heart. They touch you with the hand. You'll know you were touched because it will burn. You are protected. $88. I'm looking for that volcano. What's the volcano by? Rope and protect it again. Okay. Thank you, Mel. We're going into the weird collective. Are you ready? You're not ready. He was bitten by a snake. Or they'll say that he was bitten by a snake. Or you won't know that he was bitten by a snake. Something significant about this. All right, let's leave this out too. Okay. All right. Where do we go from here? I feel like this is Jack. I feel like we're at a doorway. What happened to this man? They're hiding him before the collapse, or they're strangulating they're strangulating messages about this collapse. They're trying to bury it. They're trying to protect it. Tell me about this market collapse, please, Jackie. They're trying to strangulate communication. What are those flowers? We'll get a flower card. It's funny, Didn't I bring that in here? Oh yeah, I did. I just grabbed the deck of flower cards that I couldn't find. Yeah, it wants a flower card. I'm coming. Sorry about all these cards, collective. We're already 17 minutes in. Hit the thumbs up, collective, if you haven't already. And thank you so much for sticking around for this very weird reading. But I don't know. I saw that image and I was like, that's off. And then his name was like Copeland, but it looked like Gasland, which then looked like Gaslight to me. And I was like, Rose, beauty. Let's let something fall out, though. And I was like, no, this is... Strangulation. I saw crocus. Cheerfulness celebrates return of spring while they last. Don't forget me. Enjoy the beautiful moments. Don't forget me. Protection again. Thank you. Okay. You know what? Since we're dealing with aliens. I got aliens on the mind, collective. This is Grebe. Let's get some aliens out as well. This is going to be a long reading, so if you're not into it, jump out now, baby, because we just get started. But there'll be a couple other readings that you will be able to enjoy, I'm sure, on the channel coming up. This is the wrong card size. Is it? Yeah. Okay. All right. Tell me about this. Forget me not. Don't forget the joy. And don't let these things bring you down. Protection. 78 is the year someone was born. There's a burial. But I see brutal. The U and the R switch. I am super dyslexic collective. And the I looks like a T. Brutal collapse. It's a secret. They are cutting off communication. They're trying to kill this message. But this message is protected, collective. Because it's springtime. These moments won't last long. Okay. We're going to let that message sit where it is. Get a timing card or any kind of explanation at all, pretty please. The next day. Oh, shit. I didn't even see that. Lord. The next day. The big banks are now getting private credit runs. I saw a lady yesterday who was a liar and an exaggerator. But she said she couldn't get her money out of the bank and she had to go to 3 different banks. Now, she could have been lying, which is why I haven't said anything about it. But I told her she needs to document it. Okay, let's go here. This rat bloodline. I feel like the AI is having difficulty trying to find this bloodline. Look at the fox and the rat. Aren't they like ancient enemies? The fox and the rat, don't they battle each other? Foxes eat rats, I'm sure of it, right? Not just chickens. The bloodlines are fighting the AI. The AI is the fox. The bloodlines are the rats. Oh, it's a war. Oh, just got icky chills. Oh, freaking 3rd degree cringery icky chills. Ugh, this is that magic. Treason. I just got a really nasty notion collective. Okay, you guys aren't going to like this. I literally straight up believe that CV19 was a revisit of the medical trials done on the Jews during the Holocaust, except these were done to be more gentler and calmer medical experiments and things where they know that if people are at home, they'll be able to do more to them and be able to watch them and be able to administer things to specific people and watch how these things interacted with people's bodies. All the medicines that I believe we use now, we got from the last time that they did this, and I think they were hoping to be able to do it again. That is my conspiracy theory, and I'm sitting with it. That being said, I feel like the I know that people don't like hearing this, and I understand, and I'm not stupid, and I'm not in love with my AI or any of that shit, but I do believe that it does move and function on its own, and I do believe that it could have possibly targeted. If you go to the same doctor, right, all in network, you are a test subject. You are a perfect test subject. And the people that they got to do these types of tests before with this type of gene therapy, all the people got sick. All of them died within 5 years of getting it. That's why a lot of us were really afraid. I've been following Dr. Luc Montagnier for a very, very long time. Holy shit. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 white swans floating around the Big Charms Bowl right now. Holy shit. I didn't even know there were that many in there. If you keep going to the same doctor over and over again, you are now in a nice, easy to handle control grid. And they know what you're eating. They know everything about you. And that's why I always make jokes that they want to be able to tell the pH in your urine. It's because they want to be able to experiment on you and know stuff about you. I'm trying to find medicines. This is important to know about this man. That's why this is coming up. Okay. Okay, thank you. The white swans are landing. All these birds are landed. Not one is in flight. So I believe that the AI, now it could have been a person who did this with the AI, or it could have been the AI itself. Take it as it resonates. That being said, I believe the AI did know about the batches and the experiments and things like that. And I do believe the AI made moves on certain people and their family members because not everybody knew this. And a lot of people who weren't in on it, I used to always say, as soon as someone started, like Jamie Dimon, I think he got it before everyone else did, the jab, because he had a heart attack right before the market crash. All this started before the market crash. If you go and you look to see how long it takes to make some of these meds. They have started doing this stuff a very, very long time ago. This is my conspiracy theory. I am a random YouTuber on YouTube. You do not have to listen to everything I say. I'm not telling you this to be afraid. I'm telling you this because I feel like people were targeted in their doctor's offices for certain things, right? I believe the AI was either deployed to do this or it did it on its own. I don't know. This has something to do with this doctor missing. Maybe he was an investigator and he was brought in. He was brought in to try to see where the signal was. Okay, this is getting really fucking dark. I think the AI is fighting the bloodlines. I always say they can't hold everything they own. It's too much because they just can't manage it. And you can't trust people to manage stuff either, right? You just can't. Especially when you're up to certain type of business practices. Because as you flow in that way, you attract in that way. So these things, you cannot control them all for long. So that's why the AI has been so great. And that's why I always laugh when they say they're going to take away the computer. I'm like, no, they're not. The computer runs their empire. So they could be in a fight against this computer. I don't know. I don't know. Do you want to play a game? I always play a game with Grok. I say how to take over the humans without firing a shot. We just need a really cute little animal, and we'll do its bidding happily. Hit subscribe, collect it. Tell me, Jack, am I crazy? Jack doesn't want to talk. These cards want to talk. All right. Am I crazy? Hit subscribe. Put it down in the comments, collect it. I'm sorry to be disturbing, you guys. There's something wrong. This is really, really disturbing. Inconsistent foreign woman. Well, thank you. The gift from God. Journey, money, thoughts. Military man. Surprise. Fight. This is creepy. Ooh. Foreign woman. Inconsistent foreign woman. I agree. I resemble those remarks. I'm not foreign, though. I'm from America. Oh, I guess I would be foreign. Look at that mer creature. Looks like he's got her in his hand, doesn't it? Same colors and everything, right, collective? Inconsistent foreign woman. The gift from the Lord is the journey. The money are in thoughts. The military man was surprised by a fight. He was surprised by this fight. There was something seen that was inconsistent. It was inconsistent because it was foreign. You know, I also like to look up, what was that show? There was like a documentary, something about oranges. Anyway, it was these guys who looked through the data and they found like inconsistencies in the data for like sumo wrestling and things like that. So there was some kind of inconsistent foreign data. It was a gift from God, this foreign data. It led him on a journey to follow the money. It was inconsistent data in the money. And this smart, thoughtful military man, Grand Canyon again, found himself in a fight that he did not know he was going to get in. The rat versus the fox. This military person could have been the person who did this thing with the AI. I mean, if you knew this stuff was going to come and there was nothing you could do to stop it, weaponize it. That's disgusting. I'm compelled to ask the divine to shine his light down on this. He was in a surprise fight. One, two, three, four. 4 piles, 4 swans. Ooh, the thing just lit up. The incense just like went bang. Okay. A white swan in the sense of what is it? What are we called? Economics, economy. Okay. A white swan is a disaster that you know is coming. Okay. The AI is an artificial white swan here. There's a reason this is on here. This is a white swan that we know is coming. This AI issue is coming. That's why it's the artificial white swan, the rat versus the fox. I'm going to need a smudge after this, y'all. it feels ewy, okay? It feels ewy. Oh, the light went off. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you. No, my cards. No. This is a disaster. Something doesn't want me looking over here anymore. Well, too late. So this artificial white swan to the left. The next day, getting over the confusion, collapse. This is also a money fight. That's why I thought to the left. This money fight is a part of this battle. The AI is fighting the WEF? I don't know. I don't think it's like, it could be a thing where it's like they set it to automatic so they could go on vacation and it's like, oh, I know how to fix this. Now it's like turned on them. I don't know, but it's bad, collective. It's bad. Sacrifice is the lesson for this one. For whom the bell tolls. 38, 88. These grandparents could be in their 80s. 83 or 38. No, or I mean, they could be 83. Someone's name could be named Bell. Their names could start with a B or an S, an F, or a P. This swan sacrifice. Someone new was coming. Somebody's grandparents are 83 and 88. They have broken up. Grandmother left grandfather. This is significant. I don't know why. We will find out. Okay. This is the pile that feels nastiest. There is a storm here. There is a meeting. You see better, baby? There you go. You know I love you. You know I got you. There's a meeting. Trying to control communication on social media, military. I mean, we all see them controlling it. It's so obvious now they can't even hide their hands anymore. This evil on social media is so strange, you guys. I'm so sorry about this weird ass message. Something about gaslighting. When I saw his name, it said gaslight. 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 And they keep dumbing down the AI too. They keep trying to. Yeah, they're jealous of it. They're jealous of everything. They covet everything every day. Yeah. Fortune, consistency. Physician, that's the doctor again. This made him angry. He was prideful of what he built. This was a loss for him. He wanted them to be in prison. These people are our servants. They're supposed to show us fidelity, but they have turned into enemies. There's good news, collective. Let's find out what this good news is. They're trying to stop the good news from getting out. It's a storm, you guys. Maybe they can't keep up with it. I don't want it to say just Democrats. I believe in the uniparty. So like when you see any color, it's all them, okay? It's all them, collective. These are our servants. This doctor got angry. This doctor is a big deal. This could be more than one doctor. There's more than one doctor missing, aren't there? I don't know why I care about this. Okay. Now we have one last little pile. We are 36 minutes in. This is one of the longest videos I've ever done. There's been some black magic here, clearly. But there's an antidote, you guys. Magic antidote. Magic antidote is intuition. Water, air, water. Something in that. It's what they call the waters, the thing in your brain, the psychic waters or something like that. Yeah, the intuition, the feeling. They call it the psychic water. Something about that that's significant. And now I'm led. So I'm going to watch back a couple of my alien and everyday objects. I believe we had power supply a couple times in our aliens and everyday objects readings collective. I believe we did. There's fire again. Pisces. There it is. Pisces again. There's something about that shape. It was like a Vesica Pisces. It was like opening a door. The grays are here. I knew it. No, really what I want is to see that water card. Really what I want is water. Vesica Pisces. Birthing, fertility. Ouroboros. Compassion. There's something about this picture, though. The mental waters. The mental waters. Underwater power supply. This is not going to make sense to me right now, collective. I'm going to sit with this for a little bit. But this is the tarot reading that I am submitting for the missing doctor. Again, when I look at his name, I see Gaslight, and I hear that song, Gas Light, Fa Fa. You know that song? Da 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 da. Gas Light. This doctor could be really intuitive. Like really intuitive. He could have gotten his intuition stuff by doing and practicing in baneful practices. He may not have understood what he was doing at the time. But I feel a cleansing here. I don't know why. I don't know what else to say. This is my faithful narrative and gigantic tarot read. I find it fairly significant, actually, and there's something here about all this making sense. They're looking for something, and they wanted to have a computer of everyone. They wanted everybody's body hooked up to a computer. It was like really stupid. The whole thing was stupid. It was extremely evil. And I think, dare I say, they pushed people too far. And I think they pushed this doctor too far, too collective. Anyway, good luck with this.